want to thank my star for always being our shining light. Ooh, more tears fall as we dance till dawn. Shibbity bobbity, ooh wah 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 wah. Shibbity bobbity, ooh wah 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 wah. Shibbity bobbity, ooh wah 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 wah. Shibbity bobbity, ooh wah 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 wah. I gaze up at the sky to see those dazzling lights.
Hello? 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 Yeah, I think we can up this just a little bit. The music. But yes, I think we're all good. Hello, William. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? But yes, we are here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Yes, hello, William Marshall. Hello. So yes, let me do my introduction. Hi, La-La. It's Star-LaLa. This imperfect star wants to share her music desires to the world. Sorry, it's like, I did this to myself. Because yesterday, I was running on 4 hours of sleep. Like, I didn't go to bed until like 4 a.m. the previous day. And then I woke up at like 8 a.m. Because then I streamed early at like, I think, 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock or 10:30, I can't remember now. And then I made plans with friends to go to the mall. In which, to a lovely update. So, my friend decided to purchase a $2,700 dog or $2,700 USD for those who are not from America. Now, yes, if you think about it, she got the dog on a good deal because originally the dog was priced at $4,800. But then upon arriving to the dog store that we went to, they lowered it to $3,500. And then just because she has experience working at dog shelters, like she did her best to negotiate the price down to where it was like two different price points that she was trying to go for. Like, of course, $2,000 at the lowest, but then $2,500 for like the minimum. Hello, Demi. Hello. How are you? But yes, if they were to sold her the dog for $2,000, then it would be without warranty. So like, not paying for upcoming like vet visits for like the next few times. And then let's say if the dog had a disease or illness or sickness, because the dog, or I keep saying dog, it's actually a puppy. It's only 3 months old. Because I think the dog was born in mid-December. So right now, like, we don't know if the pupper has like any signs of like illness and whatnot. So let's say if she were to have bought the dog at $2,000 and something were to happen, then they would not be able to help her out. But if she were to get the dog at $2,500, then yes, like they will, let's say if the pupper sadly passes away because it did have an illness that they were not aware of, then they would refund her monies and then help her look for another dog. So it's like, if you think about it in hindsight, that yeah, there are a lot of benefits to it, but that's for me, I don't think I would ever pay that much for a dog. I don't think I would. Now, but this is where it's like, I'm thinking of the pros and cons. That yes, if you go to a dog store, especially because we went to the mall, then the dogs are going to be in the thousands. Like, there's no other way around that. But what is nice is that they have all like the medical histories of like, here they took XYZ shots to ensure that, you know, they're going home as healthy as they can be. And then also like their lineage. So like, I think like their breeding history, or is like their mom and dad. Because like I said, like this pupper is only like 3 months old, so recently born. So yeah, it's like, even though yes, it's very expensive, I do see the pros of it. Because let's say if you do like buy a dog off the streets, then there is that like, you know, dice roll of whether the dog is gonna be all good and whatnot. Because I have another friend who's went through like 5 to 6 dogs now, and their current dog is perfectly fine, fortunately, because she did say she bought her dog for like $300, like in a high school parking lot. But then she had to go through other dogs to get to that point, because unfortunately her previous dogs have passed away due to like either unknown illnesses or just dead. Oh, hello Windows XP. Hello. How are you? So yeah, that was a crazy day yesterday, and we were just talking about it Tuesday night. Like, I was getting on to her because she has a very, very bad spending habit. Very, very bad. Because she's been getting like money, like she got her tax refund, and she got a lot of money back from, and she used to be part of the education system, but since she resigned and is thinking of not ever returning, that she got her retirement money out from the system, which that's also like half the amount that she got for her tax refund. But the moment she got the retirement money first, because that hit her bank first, here she is already buying a $400 watch and a $1,200 ring, in which she has her wedding ring. So like, she just bought this ring just because it looks very nice and pretty, in which, I mean, that's what you do. But it's like, you can't keep telling me you want to save money, but then you're so quick to spend it. And that was the case with yesterday. Like, she got her tax refund money, and she also was owing me money too, and it's been like 5 months since, and here she was telling me, it's like, I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I can. But then we pretty much like talked to each other so much to where she, each time she would get her paycheck, she would instantly spend it. So then she would kind of like hold off on paying me back, and it's like, ooh. So I was getting a little bit snippy with her whenever she would try to ask me for money, like, oh, here and there. I'm not saying it was as often, but throughout the 5 months, she attempted to try to ask me to borrow money and promised to pay me back. But I think she finally figured out that I'm not going to give you any more money. It's like, not until you pay me the current amount you owe me, I'm not giving you more money. And then that's where it's like, do not ruin this friendship by making me think that you only care about, or like, you know, depending on the circumstances, that I may be able to help you out because I do have the money, but don't take full advantage of that just because you want to buy every little thing on impulse. For example, the dog. Now, not to say she doesn't have a good chunk of money left over now that she also got her tax refund, but it's like, yeah, I just don't know. People who want to keep justifying their purchases by stating, I deserve it. It's like, yes, we deserve a lot of things, but you just have to be aware of your financial situation. It's like, if you are spending more than what you're bringing in, That's a problem. And it's like, sometimes my friend is so close of understanding that point. Because she would bring it up herself, but her impulsiveness to buy takes over. And that's where it's like, well, I tried. And I just realized because of the chat, let me see if I'm moving my model this way. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. My face isn't blocked off. So sorry, I think I spent like the first 10 minutes of stream already just ranting. But just to tell about the day, especially if you were here for yesterday's stream, you were there for, like, she was this close of canceling the hangout. Just because that, you know, she decided to do things last minute, and as a result, she was feeling tired. But then it's like, we have planned for this literally the previous night before. And it's like, it's kind of more selfishness where we literally planned it. And yes, I know you're tired, but don't forget, you made plans with actual other people who also like moved stuff around, moved their things around, and, you know, adjusted their schedule to make this happen. And then you want to say you want to push it back, but lo and behold, here she was already saying, like, last evening on the way home, that, you know what, maybe I don't want to go out tomorrow. And it's like, well, see, I had a feeling, because she was wanting to reschedule the hangout to today. But guess what? She was probably going to be too tired and asked, you know what, I don't, let's reschedule for another day. He's like, we keep pushing it back. And there's only so much patience I have. So yes, my apologies for another rant. So let's go ahead and get to 1,000 things you don't know about me. Yeah. And sorry for the sniffles. It is allergy season. But yes, so if you don't know, and if this is your first time ever of attending a 1,000 Things You Don't Know About Me stream, so the topics that I put on stream are topics that are given to me in the book that is literally called 1,000 Things You Don't Know About Me, in which you can purchase online, at a store if they have it. So pretty much like a journal. And it was only $14. Forget gone today. And I think this is what, part 6? I can't remember. What did I put in the stream title? Let me see. Yeah, oh, this is only part 5. Oh my goodness. And we still have like 30 more parts. Hello, KFC. Hello. How are you? But yes. Oh, and yes, hello, Saneha. My apologies if I did say that wrong. But yes, hello. How are you? So yes, that's finally get started. Goodish. That's better than badish. Also, hopefully the music is okay. If the volume is a little bit too loud, let me know, please, and I can lower it. But alright, let's go ahead and start off. Oh, and then whenever I do these type of streams, the reason why it may take like a long time to complete this journal is only because like I like to do 5 pages at a time. Like not too little, but not too long. Especially like if I do have like, you know, another yap session. Like how I literally just yapped about my events of yesterday. Or, oh yeah. I'm doing things out of order already. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. So the one famous person I want to meet is, I feel like these topics and questions keep on getting repeated, and my answer is going to keep being the same. The one famous, or actually I'll change it up this time. Because of course I was going to say Suisei, but now I'll say a different person. To meet is... just because I still like rewatched the performance. Alyssa Liu. I think that is how you spell her name. Let me make sure. But yes, I just love her Expedition Gala performance. So it would be pretty cool to be there. Because she really truly like makes figure skating look very fun. I'm sure like she'll be a blast to talk to. She just has that energy about her. So a nice change of pace of my typical answer. Sorry! Ah, yes. And then, of course, you are free to answer the topics in chat as well, so I can get to know a little bit about you, if you are wanting to. Not forcing you, but just know you are free to. But please keep your answers appropriate, because I will not be afraid to time out you or ban you if it comes to it. An interesting fact about my family is... Hello, Kaylee. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? So let's see. An interesting fact about my family is, we're broken. Let's just say my family right now, I think we're just all over the place. Like before, we used to be so much closer and actually tried to do family gatherings around the holiday times. But I think ever since of my grandma being very ill in the past 3 years, that the family dynamic has changed. And I think another big event or big incident that just further divided the family was, I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't this past Christmas. Wait, or was it? I can't remember. No, I think it was this past Christmas. Or am I crazy? Wait. No, it has to be 2 Christmases ago. Oh my gosh, now I can't remember. Let me see if I can pull it up. I want to be factual when I say this. Because I don't text this particular cousin that often. So let me see if it was brought up. I really need to use all of my brain power to remember. Why am I so old? I'm trying to remember. I would like to say it was this, but no. Or yes. Okay, for now, let me say it was this past Christmas. Or was it? Dang it! I can't remember. Oh no. Okay, I think it was 2 Christmases ago. Okay. I think we're back on track. So, not last year, but the year before, that on Christmas, I didn't attend because the house was very far away. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Let me check back in my messages with my mother. Because I think my mother sent me the address of where Christmas was supposed to take place. Because I really want to be as factual as I can. You're probably being like, oh my gosh, what is this old lady talking about? Okay, so I think it was actually 2 Christmases ago. Because I don't see the address right now for December. Okay, so there you go. So not December 2025, but December 2024. So Christmas happened at one of my uncle's house. I didn't want to go because it was like over an hour drive for me. So I sat out. And then some other family members showed up. And this is where I have another uncle who likes to get drunk. There was an incident many years ago, where he got so drunk, and so did another uncle, to where they started like fighting each other, arguing with each other, and then got to the point where Uncle A pushed Uncle B so hard, and Uncle B was the one that was definitely like the drunkest out of them all. So yeah, let's just think things got physical there. And so that same uncle, Uncle B, who got very drunk, he got drunk again. And then started talking smack about one of my cousins who is the same age as me. And I'll say it's like, yeah, she's definitely more well off than me. And that's always been like kind of like a comparison thing whenever I was in elementary school. Like they would make it a competition between me and a few other cousins, but she's the one who is the same age as me. And if we do compare our lives right now, like, yeah, she's definitely better off than me. But, you know, it hasn't been sunshine and rainbows for her, because her parents are divorced because her dad cheated on my aunt. And then the craziest thing with this story is that he was ballsy enough to have his mistress, who he was cheating with or like the mistress on the side, who he was with to cheat on with his wife. Oh gosh, I can't formulate the proper sentence. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But his mistress was literally like 10 minutes down the road at where they lived. He was that ballsy. And then of course eventually he got found out and things happened, and so Uncle B wanted to talk smack about that. It's like, oh, where's your dad, huh? Is he with his mistress and blah 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 blah. And of course I didn't sit right with my cousin and her sister and brother, and I mean, yes, essentially all my cousins. And it's like, you know what, that wouldn't sit well with me either. It's like, why on earth are you bringing this up on Christmas? It's supposed to be a joyous holiday, not like this. And so they argue, and my other cousin, so this cousin in particular, she's just a very bad person. She's gone into multiple car accidents. Here she is while pregnant at like 21 years old, driving 90 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour zone. I wish I was kidding on that. I'm not. So she gets pulled over by the cop, and you want to know what her reasoning is? It's because she's pregnant. That should tell you about her intelligence. Because it's like, well, if you're pregnant, you should be actually driving slower. So yeah, so whenever that cousin's, at the time, fiance was trying to intervene, you know, step in, because he's just a complete stranger to the family, and he wanted to just help out whenever he could, but apparently that didn't sit well with that cousin. So here she is questioning her fiance. Is like, what are you trying to do? Blah blah blah. It's like, you shouldn't be getting involved. And then that didn't sit well with him, so he broke things off with her. So now here is that cousin. She did give birth to her child, and which fortunately, yes, a healthy baby. But now she's a single mother, and she at first was living at a pretty fairly expensive apartment with now ex-fiance. So, and she doesn't have a job that could keep up, of course, paying for that expensive apartment. So now here she is living back with her family, who are helping her, you know, raise her baby, which is very nice. And she should be very fortunate that they're still willing to accept her back after everything that she's done to them and all the stupid decisions that she's done. But I know overall it's for the better health of the baby, which is very nice. But yes, ever since that incident from Christmas 2 years ago, things definitely have not been the same since. I can't recall the last time I've seen, now 90% of my family who did attend those events. Just because they just, we just don't bother trying to do so anymore. I mean, we are all getting older, and that applies also to, you know, my aunts, uncles, grandparents. So yeah. So such is our broken family. Thank you again for listening to me yap about that. It's only the second topic. More Star-LaLa. So a good change of topic. My favorite hobby is... Let's see, my favorite hobby. Or actually, no, listening to music. I think that's more of a better hobby. So yeah, listening to music, exploring to find new music to listen to. Especially as a musician myself. So yeah, very nice and simple. Not much more to explain about it. But I guess for those who are new, it's like I've always been interested of wanting to make my own music. And that started whenever I joined choir in middle school. And at the time I was this like Disney Channel gal who really liked the music or like the whole process of like how Disney released music back then. And especially like, you know, it was like Demi Lovato was still on there, Selena Gomez. And then also like when Camp Rock coming out back then. So those, oh yeah, and of course High School Musical. So that made me like, I really want to like start writing my own music. And I'll still remember a little bit of the lyrics because it was kind of a little, or not a little, it was like, it was heavily inspired by the song Crush by David Archuleta. Hello, Yusuf. Hello. My sincerest apologies. I cannot read what you said. Oh, okay, you deleted it. But yes, Gomen. Sorry. But yeah, I still remember. It's like I think I titled the song like "Crushing My Way Back to You." It's like I'll be crushing my way back to you, baby, crushing my way back to you. And I remember I wrote the lyrics all in like this big yellow notepad. But yeah, that's completely lost. Don't know if that will ever come to fruition. But that was the start of my love of making music. But of course, like I didn't have like the money and means to do so until like graduating college. And then I started making monies. But yes, more music to be made throughout the year. Because I released 9 original songs last year. And then gotta wrap up this first album. But now I know it's like I'm gonna take my time. Take my time with it. Since I was doing it back to back to back. So I think I experienced a little bit of burnout. But no worries. It will not be scrapped at all. The goal for sure is to release it before the summertime. So don't worry on that. And hopefully I can like work out my schedule to do a cover that I hope to release in late March. So yes. That's where it's like I don't want to push myself too hard. But yes, let's go ahead and move on. And thank you for the advice, Yusuf. Not entirely sure of the reasoning why, but thank you. My dream job would be... a dream job. I guess being a full-time music artist. Let's be more specific, because if I just say artist, I don't want people to just like, oh, that means Star-LaLa can draw? No, I cannot. The most I can draw are stick figures. Being a full-time artist. Because yeah, right now, whenever working on the original songs, like I was literally doing it like whenever I could on like school breaks. But that's where I think it made it exciting and pushed me to actually ensure that I recorded on the days of the breaks that I had. Because yes, throughout the school year it gets very, very busy. And then it's I would want to relax on my days off, but I've been doing that now for the past 6 years in education. So it's you know what, this is actually pretty exciting. And it did motivate me to record on those days. But it would be very nice to not worry about school anymore or being a teacher. It would be very, very nice to dedicate being a music artist full time. It would be. It won't bite. So next topic, a topic of conversation that's off limits for me is so what is a no topic? Well, this is a little bit TMI mature, so if you're younger than 18 years old, this is your warning. Because my response is going to be very mature rated. So right now, again, this is your warning. Either mute the stream or step away for a little bit. Give you some time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My sexual... yeah, this is my sex life. I'm really open to talking about anything, but especially with even my other friends that I have, that is I'm not the most comfortable talking about it. So if it's ever a conversation to be had for some reason, then I usually more am on the sidelines, just listen. But yeah. Now, if it's with close friends that I have IRL, and it's just us chilling at a diner or either at her house, and we're just winding down or just watching something, and it gets brought up, then sure, that's where it's I don't give a F. But of course on stream, and even with some online friends that I have and hang out with, actually more than my IRL friend, then it's yeah, no, we keep it on the down low. So yes, let's move on. So let's see, something I rarely share with people is, I mean, this answer could still apply, but nah. Something I rarely share with people is, you look like AI. Thank you. This is a VTuber model. So I will take that as a huge compliment, and I'm sure my VTuber mama would as well. But yes, I can ensure I am not AI, especially if I ever am trying to yap about something. I'm not the best at formulating my sentences. Can AI do that? Huh? Let's see, something I really share with people is... Again, I don't want to make it sexual again. Which is like I said, the answer could still be the same, but I want to change it up a little bit. And again, it is making me think. Because, I'm open to being the fact that I'm a teacher. I have opened about some family issues now. And it's I'm not afraid to talk about my relationship, in which, if you don't know, I have a fiance. I'm not afraid to share that, so if you are uncomfortable of the fact that I am in a relationship, goodbyes. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Well, because like for a stream, it's easy to answer this. Because obviously I'm not going to reveal like where I live specifically in America and my name and all that. So this topic, it's easier to answer if I was to talk about for stream. But for me, I'm talking about in general, which again, like I'm pretty open to my IRL friends and to my friends online in Discord. So I was like, something I rarely share with people is maybe I'm just gonna do the stream answer just so we can move on. For stream, my IRL information. I think that is fair because you count as people, yeah? I know there will be bots here and there, but for the most part, y'all are people, yeah? For stream, my IRL information. No, you're not a bot. Unless are you? Hmm? But hello, so. How are you? Let's just go ahead and move on to the next topic. So let's see, the one thing I always... What's real life? I'm an AI. Oh, okay. The one thing I always wanted to learn, but was afraid to try, was... That's a question to think on. Because I'm afraid of a lot of things. The one thing I always... Oh, whoops, I forgot the word wanted. See, this is why we double check what we type. The one thing I always wanted to learn, but was afraid to try was... Because I was afraid of starting the VTubing, but I still did it anyways. I was afraid of actually putting out my own music, but I did that anyways. I want to be like the Terminators with muscles everywhere. Oh. Very, very nice. Trying to think. Wanted to learn. That's another thing too. I was gonna say paragliding. Oh, maybe zip lining. Because that does look like a fun thing to do, especially if you are traveling. And it's like, the odds of you being able to do so in different places you travel to are very low. So it would be a nice thing to do and learn how to do. But would I actually truly do it? I don't know. Right now I'm saying no, but who knows? If that time ever comes to be able to do so, then I may just do it, either because of peer pressure or just if it was the next time I'm gonna be able to do so. Now, if it's at the cost of my life, then it's nice knowing y'all. No, so let's go ahead and go on to the next topic. You wanted to be an ostrich, but the dirt scares me. Oh. Hey, that's a good one. First impressions are... They put their head inside the dirt, don't they? I think so. Here, we can fact check right now. I'm pulling up a different window. Do ostriches put their head in the ground? No. Oh, okay. The ostriches do not bury their heads in the sand to hide from danger. This is a popular myth. Ooh, we were about to fall for it. When threatened, they actually run, or if necessary, drop to the ground and flatten their necks to blend in with the landscape. The misconception stems from them digging shallow hole-like nests in the dirt and using their beaks to turn eggs, which can look like they have their heads in the ground from a distance. Ah, so there you go, there you go. Fact check. I wouldn't say dumb, but you have a lot to learn. Every day is a learning experience. You learn something new every day. But yes, first impressions are important to me. Especially like not just like for you, but also in regards with other people too. Like I think it's just human nature where like the moment you meet someone, that how they present themselves at first will play a huge factor of whether you know you're gonna like vibe with them or not. Must say spreading false info is very AI. Oh, you are right on that too, KFC. But yes, with first impressions, I think this is especially true for jobs. Like for job interviews, like you don't want to give off the impression that you have, like, or like looks. Like that's the first thing that they're gonna see the moment you enter the interview room or the interview space. Like if you don't look ready for the job, if you don't look professional enough for the job already right then and there, that's giving them the first impression that maybe you're not ready. Or just or they'll really doubt if whether you are the right person for the job. So that's where it's like first impressions are important, especially for jobs. And that's where you would think it would be, common knowledge where you gotta dress professionally, decently for interviews, but that's not actually the case. Like a good chunk of people do like pop in interviews with like, I don't know, ripped jeans, ripped holes in their shirts, or their shirt says death to all or something like that. I don't know. So it's like if you are dressing like up like that for an interview, especially even if it's like one for like fast food, school, office job, then yeah, your odds are not looking too good already. You're a bald man with long hair. Am I a hood impression? What does that mean? Or do you mean to say good impression? I mean, if it's just that, then it's like, I don't know. Is that nothing wrong with being bald? You're already giving me the impression that you're an AI, though. A very bad AI at that. No, I'm kidding. Happened having my work placement interview and had to drop 270 euros on clothes. How much is that in USD? But I feel you on that. I think I also kind of did the same too whenever I started working at my part-time job. Because for school, yes, I do have like clothes tailored to school, especially like, been teaching for 6 years now. But whenever I started my part-time job working at the kids' clothing store, where the area that the job is, and also like the brand itself, is more of like not fancy dresses, but the dresses had to be more of the brand style. And the area that I work at is definitely more for the rich people. And so I had to I think spend like a little bit over $200 or close to $300 on just like clothes for the job. Because like my school clothes were definitely not going to work for the clothing store job. So yeah, I feel you, KFC, I feel you. The good thing about being AI is that we don't need clothes. Oh, true. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. 270 euros to USD. $318 in USD. So yeah. So pretty much, yeah, I think I did spend around the same or a little bit less or a little bit more. I really can't remember. I did the shopping back in November. But I feel you, KFC. The one thing I find unforgivable is so I'm saying this given recent events in which I'm gonna yap about. Be ready, it's about to be a yapping session. Not wanting to take accountability for your actions. And whoo, I got a story. Take accountability for your actions. Okay, and let me hydrate. Let me hydrate before I tell the story. So, this is in regards... Oh, hello! I like Pokemon. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So, yes, if you remember, or if you're brand new to this, TLDR, I used to have a... Huh? Okay, whatever's going on, chat. I'm gonna continue with my story. So, this is where... Well, I barely consider them a friend. For the sake of the story, I'm just gonna call them friend... let's see. Let's call them friend Z. So I have friend Z who works at a job that they started last May. So it's almost about to be a year since they started the job. And then a little later down the road, they have... Sorry, I'm really getting distracted of what on earth is going on in the chat. Getting a little bit distracted. So let me focus. So friend Z is just working, and then another coworker does one nice thing for them, and from there she went off her rocker. She started obsessing over the guy and just truly believes that she was the one for him. She truly thought she knows everything about him, even though like she would contradict herself. So the guy has a religious belief where, there's restrictions of what they can do. And, if you truly love the person, then you would be understanding of it. And here she is claiming she knows everything about him. But in hindsight, she would make fun of his religious belief. And that from there is okay, that's a no-no. That is a no-no. And so here she is, hardcore crushing on this guy, or more of obsessing over this guy for the next few months. And things started to really escalate whenever it got close to Christmas time. And that's whenever she was more coming to me, telling me about it. And then, since I didn't know her like that, and it seemed like she was wanting help with the situation, putting my 2 cents in, my advice in. And was she receptive of it at all? No. And we'll talk more about that type of thinking process on her end later. But so essentially, here she is being a total creep, and not considering how there's the possibility that, the guy doesn't like her like that. Because around Christmas time, she was truly thinking that the guy actually liked her back, so she got more delusional from there. But then something happened beginning of January where she overheard him talking to his work or actually, I don't know if it's just work bestie or if they're besties outside of work, but she thinks she overhears him saying that he has a crush on someone else. So then she goes in full depressive mode. Here she is like crying to every single person that she can think of, especially to like a random delivery guy worker for like 30 minutes. And turns out he's a creep because he's married with a wife and wanted to exchange numbers with friend Z. And the next morning, like, messages friend Z. He's like, hello, good morning, beautiful. I was like, creep alert, creep alert. But she did that to herself. But no, so, like, here she is getting all depressed. And then she finally, after, well, okay, hold on. Well, I don't even know when she started liking the guy. But let's just say, like, finally after months, she texts him essentially confessing, but also, like, was wondering why he was now acting different towards her. Because I think what happened at, like, a Christmas party is another coworker was telling him that, hey, I think Frenzy has a crush on you. Ignoring the question, but thank you for asking. But that's where, so pretty much he had knowledge that Frenzy likes him. But then, you know, he never did anything with that information. So here's Frenzy thinking, oh, maybe he's shy. Or, like, you know, wouldn't be respectful of at least letting me know whether you like me or not, since you now have the information that I have a crush on you. And here I am telling her, he has no obligation to tell you shit. Like, no obligation whatsoever. Y'all are not even considered friends. Not like friends at all. Y'all are just literally co-workers. Like, yes, y'all converse at work because y'all are at work, needing to talk. And it just so happens that, you know, let's say if he vents to you about something work-related. Okay, guess what? We're human. We do that. But you don't make any attempts to hang out with him outside of work. And you don't even, like, text him outside of work or anything. Like, try to get to know each other more. So this obsession is unwarranted. Like, yes, this is all coming from your end, but you don't ever consider how he's taking it. He probably sees you as a complete freak. And I know that's being very mean sounding, but it's self-inflicted. She did this all to herself. So, lo and behold, she sends that text confessing to him. And he doesn't even have the respect for you at all because he never responded back. But as he did before. Like, each time, most of the time she tries to message him, which would be like once in a very blue moon, he would not respond. So if he can't even give you that much respect, he does not like you. He doesn't. And so yeah, that happened in January. And it took her talking to the guy's best friend to finally accept that, hey, maybe he actually doesn't like me. And then from there, I thought we were moving on, but she keeps bringing up here and there. And this is where she is a socially inept person, in which, if you don't know what socially inept means, it's when a person just is very awkward in social situations. Like, they have a lack of social skills. They just have a very hard time socializing with the general population. And I'm saying that because I did a little bit of research. So what I may be saying may not sound the best, but it's where it's like, yeah, if she's that socially inept, then it may be to where she's gonna need to probably find other people who are like her, because it got to that point. So let me continue on now with the situation. So slowly but surely, me and the rest of the friend group were kind of getting irritated and annoyed with her, especially of just how she acts, how she behaves. And getting her thinking process, she truly thinks that her thinking process is the number one. Like, there is no other input that can be given. Whatever she's saying is the right thinking process, is the right choice, is the right action, and she wants to tell you. She just wants to straight up tell you. She's not here to get anything said back. She just wants to talk and yap, just cuz. And it's like, I don't know if you know about how friendships work, in which I know she's socially inept, but if you're just gonna do that, then just talk to yourself in the mirror. And for me, I have been that straight up with her, like saying it here and there. But again, it's like I've read up with like other people's experiences of interacting with socially inept people. Hello, newbie. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm yapping. But this is where it's like, when they're that socially inept, they'll never truly understand that how they're interacting and their actions and whatnot are not going to be accepting of everyone. And it did get to that point with our friend group. And last Friday was the last straw of it, because like, here we are just gaming and whatnot, and she joins the call and she's just being max 9,000 levels of annoyance. And it got to the point that yes, we harshly reacted to whatever she was saying, but then like she kept on poking the bear. It's like, she's not entirely innocent in the situation, just because like we weren't giving her the attention that she wanted since we were focused on our games. But she kept poking the bear. So like, whenever she said this one statement, which was bringing up the guy that has made it evident that he doesn't like you again, months after the fact that you pretty much got rejected, then it's like, yeah, we kind of reacted. And she took more offense to how another friend reacted. So here she is messaging him that same morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But the thing is that he was not the only one. Like, he was not the only one who reacted. Like, let's say if you had that much of an issue, then you should be, messaging more of the other friends who also reacted in a similar way. But this friend that she messaged is more, like, he's younger, the youngest out of us in that call at the time. And so for me, I view it as, since she is older than that friend, I think she wanted to, like, kind of assert dominance of the fact that, hey, you're younger than me. I don't like how you reacted like this towards me. I didn't like how you said this. I don't want this to ever happen again, because I think the rest of us are just either slightly younger than her or older than her. And then just knowing her, she was probably too afraid to reach out to us, because we would have responded in a certain way. But so yeah, the moment we found out that she sent that message to our youngest friend, then we were like, Hannah. And so yeah, we conversed about it, talked about it, and came to the same conclusion that, you know what? We don't have to vibe with this person. I think it's time to do our part to just mute her and just go about our date. like we don't F with her anymore. And then she wanted to borrow my cousin's house for an event that's coming up soon, because she wants to bake, but then like she can't invite people over to her own house because her parents would not allow it. So here she is wanting to borrow my cousin's house. But then we were like, let's inform my cousin about the situation to see if she would still want to invite her over, knowing the fact that 99% of the friend group now doesn't like vibe with her. But of course my cousin is a very empathetic person, so she wanted to get her side of things. So I think they finally talked Monday night, in which I was not surprised. My cousin was wanting to be understanding of how friend Z felt about the situation. And then, yeah, we could have definitely reacted in a different way at the time. But then this is where a lot of context is missing of the situation overall. And that's what I straight up told my cousin too. As, hello, main Fred. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? But yeah, so my my cousin misses a majority of the context because she's not ever in the call whenever friend Z says or does like stupid stuff. Or like keeps on bringing up this guy who never ever liked her over and over again, and even after the fact still claims that she knows him better than him. Oh, thank you so much, Manfred. Thank you. But yes, so they had that talk. My cousin then talked to us. It's like, hey, if she still decides to join the cause, then y'all need to chill out. In which, I told her my game plan at least. It's like, look, I'm done interacting with her. Because I barely consider her a friend. Like, yes, I would be friendly with her, but even I have my limits, and it's not like she was like a close friend or anything. So I told her my game plan, like, hey, I'm just gonna mute her. Like, if she still is wanting to join the calls because she wants to like hang and chill and maybe play games, because it's been a hot minute since any of us played games with her, because she's also unbearable playing games with, then sure, she can. I'm just not going to talk to her. And I think a few others were also going to do the same as well. But I was more speaking on my part. And she was like, okay, yes, I understand your perspective as always, Star-LaLa, because we're cousins. She knows me like that. Like, I'm not afraid to speak my mind on stuff, especially on something like that. Oh. And then I forgot this whole part. So before my cousin talked to Friend Z about the whole thing, prior to that, Friend Z actually messaged me because I was in the middle of watching Deadpool versus Wolverine with a few other friends, because we have I'll call them Friend C. So Friend C never watched any of the Deadpool movies, so that's what we were doing. We were just binge watching Deadpool. And in the middle of Deadpool versus Wolverine, I get the message from Friend C just asking, like, hey, do you know if your cousin's online? Because we were supposed to have a chat last night, but that never happened. And, using some common sense, I checked Discord activity immediately and saw that my cousin is on Genshin. So I told her, it's like, well, it shows on Discord that she's playing Genshin, so yes, I think she is online. And she's like, oh, okay. From here, it was just like very like short responses back and forth. But then she brings up and one thing. And then she takes like 8 minutes to send this message, pretty much like summarizing that of what she sent to the youngest friend. But hey, I didn't like how this happened. But then friend Z, sorry. But then the youngest friend was like, at first apologetic, but then he was like, you know what? I don't have to be apologetic. And then lets it rip of just telling her straight up that she's annoying. And that's like, you know what? Maybe we just can't vibe as friends. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Or get to know you more. And it's like, yeah, we just don't have to talk anymore. And so she was essentially summarizing that as like, hey, am I annoying? Apologies, bye Pokemon. But yes. What was I saying? This is what happens when I do get distracted. So here she is asking me, have I been annoying this whole time about the whole like bringing up the crush thing? Because this is what the youngest friend said. And it's like, she's trying to justify the reason why she does what she does to me. So I just tell her straight up, it's like, you know what? I am going to be straight up with you. You have been annoying. And then like, it's not just of the fact that she keeps on bringing up the dead horse of this guy who does not clearly like you. But it is of the fact that of her being socially inept, that she just doesn't understand whenever it's time to like stop talking about a certain thing, or to stop acting in a certain way because the rest of us were feeling uncomfortable. So that I kept it that general. And then here she is apologizing to me, but she still feels it was uncalled for of how we reacted to what happened that Friday night. And which again, it's like she was poking the bear because she was claiming that she was not even, like, she didn't even say the name yet, or she wasn't bothering anyone about anything yet. But it's like, yes, you were. Like, let's not gaslight ourselves or try to gaslight other people and ignore the facts. You were trying to poke the bear because we're like, we just don't react just cuz. And so from there, I did do one final response, summarizing, generalizing everything. And the teacher in me was like, still open to where if you're still wanting to try to be friends with us, then you have to be willing to change yourself. Which I know is a hard thing to ask for a socially inept person, but it's the lack of accountability for me. In which I like how I'm now trying to circle back to this so we can move on to the next topic. Because oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I have been yapping about this for a good while. But this is to where it's like, again, because of this situation, it's like, yeah, I do find it unforgivable now. It's like, if you can't take accountability for your actions and what you say, and again, this is where it's really tough of the fact that it is a confirmed fact now that I've been through it, that she may be truly socially inept, but that's where she was never really a friend. She joined our group through another friend because he's friends with my cousin and they've known each other since high school. And apparently this issue is not just a one-time thing. Like, friend Z had this issue with the previous friend group where that person was like, I don't like incompetent people, because she would just want to vent about her situations but not willing to do anything about it. Like, yeah, just being there to vent, but that doesn't mean everyone has to be receptive of it. And so just because she joins late of 2024 to our Discord doesn't mean we're automatically good friends. Like, you're just joining through this friend. Like, yes, we just so happen to, like, you know, talk to you, chill with you, since you're a new person. Like, we're not gonna be a complete dickhead. But then, been over a year now, and many situations have happened, especially the whole crush thing, to where it's like, you have made it very evident you are a person that we do not want to vibe with, interact with. And you know what? We're obligated to that belief because we were never that close of friends with you in the first place. Like, you only joined because of your other friend, in which, yeah, we vibe with him, but with you, we don't have to. We're not obligated to. And yeah, since then, she hasn't been joining calls, in which I'm not surprised, because, yeah, she's, in my last message to her, I said, like, if truly wanting to make amends, then you need to apologize to our youngest friend for the message that you sent, and to another friend who she felt closest with, but then after talking to him, he was like, yeah, nah, I'm done with her. I was like, okay, all right, well, there goes that. So overall, with this whole story, in which my apologies again for the yap, is that, yeah, if you can't take accountability for your actions, if you keep wanting to defend yourself, justify yourself, not willing to understand the perspectives of others, then it's, yeah, unforgivable. So let's move on. I am really, really sorry. It's like, again, it's like that whole situation. And here's the thing, I would have never needed to get involved if she had not sent me that message Monday night, like asking if my cousin was online, because I was already not interacting with her that much, like, for a good while, ever since the end results of the crush situation. And I was like, you know what, I'm done with her. It's like, is like, if you're just wanting to talk about your side, like pretty much one-way street. She just wants to talk. She doesn't want anything said back, but then she herself in turn would want to ask for advice. That's not how that works. Oh, and then one more thing that she told me is that she purposely wants to go against what people say. Like she will purposely talk back, not want to accept what you're saying, because she herself has said, I want to go through it, and even if it is the result that y'all are saying, I want to at least go through it and learn from it. So even though, yes, I'm asking for advice and you're telling me of the possibilities of what's going to happen, I don't want to listen to you. That's essentially what she told me. It was like, yeah, no. If you're gonna, like I said, do that, just talk to yourself in the mirror. But we shall see what happens if they ever do, decide to join cause again and whatnot. But I already know that our plans for the summer, because a few friends who are out of state are coming to my state in June to do a whole IRL Discord hangout, because we did something similar to that last year, which went pretty well. That she ain't invited to the barbecue. I was like, sorry. The last goal I accomplished was, but yeah, that was a whole yap. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And this is the last topic for page 2. We still have 3 more pages to go. So hopefully nothing gets brought up of the topic again, because I'm afraid I am getting yap. I'm so sorry. Let's see, the last goal I accomplished was... Last goal. Because let's see, the top goal is... Oh, 3D live! 3D model debut! Yeah! Because I was wanting that to happen. Now, my original plan for the 3D model debut was to do it whenever I released the first album, because I was actually wanting to release it back in January, but then things happened, and then right now, since I'm still not done with it, then it's like, yeah, I don't want to prolong it any longer. And I felt like it was better to do it when I did, because I thought of it more as a celebration of being on YouTube for 1 year now. Because I started up my YouTube channel on February 1st. And I think I posted the first original song on February 14th. So original plan for the 3D model debut was for February 13th. Friday the 13th, the day before. Because I couldn't stream on Saturday. But things happened IRL to where I had to push it back to February 20th. But yeah, I feel like it was a bit more meaningful doing it like that. Or else the original plans of releasing it alongside my first album release would have been much later. But I was like, no, it's time to show off the model. I've had it for so long. Same with this live 2D model too. Like I set a goal in mind of I think once we reach 200 subs to do the 2D model debut, and that took a good while. Hello, Flower. Hello. How are you? But yes, 3D model debut. So that was the last goal accomplished. Moving on to page 3. Page 3. Ah, my pen. Okay. Okay, I have a collection of, and I am proud to say this, Pop Mart figures. Oh, it's actually snowing where you are. Very nice, very nice. Because unfortunately where I'm from, it hardly ever snows. It will snow like maybe once in every 5 years. Like we'll get ice, but snow hardly ever. But yes, I'm a huge fan of Pop Mart figures. And just yesterday I went to Pop Mart. I got a Cardcaptor Sakura one. And right now with the Cardcaptor Sakura series, I really want the crystal clear Sakura figure. Like I got her Froggy one, I got her OG outfit one, the pink one that's in the opening. Like catch me, na 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 na. And I got Shaolin. Oh gosh, I can't. Let me look it up. I forgot the boy's name. Cardcaptor Sakura characters. Shaoran. Yes. So I got him too. But I want the crystal clear. And then I have a lot of the peanut jelly. When did you start the stream? I started at 1:30 p.m. CST. But yes, I have a lot of peanut jelly ones. I have some peach riot. I have also a few others from boxes I can't remember. Let me see. I have a card right here. Oh, I have my League of Legends one. I am a huge Sona lover. Sona is my ultimate bias in League of Legends. How many minutes? So, according to my OBS, an hour and 18 minutes. Chaka. Chaka. So yes, Chaka. So yes, I love Pop Mart figures. And actually what just came in today from Amazon is like this display box. So whenever I get around to it, I'm gonna put a good chunk of my Pop Mart figures into that display box. Yeah. Finally! I don't know why I was holding off. I was holding off because I really didn't think I was going to be collecting this much of it, but now it's getting to a point where I'm putting them also on my desk, and I'm running out of room already, so I was like, yeah, I gotta do something about this. Oh, you just don't want to know because you don't live in America. No worries. Thank you for asking so kindly, Flower. Oh, whoops, I did not finish writing Pop Mart figures in my journal. Okay, here we go. Moving on to the next topic. Let's see. Some people want it all, but I don't. Some people say I'm weird because... Dang. Well, for stream, as we saw earlier, apparently I'm weird just of the fact that I am an anime girl. Man, it's always funny seeing people who have no idea about VTubers react. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this? Hello, lovely Rose. Hello, how are you? But yeah, it's always so funny. Especially if I'm getting the shotgun. Okay, do it! No, I'm kidding. Sorry. YouTube, please. It's all a joke. So if we say in terms of streaming that people who have no idea about VTubers say I'm weird like that. But yes, hello, lovely Rose. Hello. But if we're talking about in general, I don't know. Because I haven't really had people tell me straight up if they have any issues with me or not. And that's actually something that I've always been afraid of. Because I'm one to talk about other people, yes. But then I don't ever get told of what people say about me. And this has actually been like a thing since college. Like elementary to high school, yeah, you do get told here and there and up front about it. But then like 99% of those people you don't talk to anymore. So like I'm whatever about about that. But it is where like starting college where it's like, yeah, I just don't know what other people think about me. And then even with my fiance too, like sure he'll tell me like issues that he has with me and I'll do the same too. But for like weird, especially, is like, I don't know. I never really get told. So I'm just doing this of observation of how people react. So because of some jokes I make. Because I'm really like a on the spot type of person whenever telling jokes. And then most of the time it is receptive, but sometimes, especially if I'm tired enough, I may say like a sexual joke that may not hit as well. So I would like to say that may be it. Some jokes I make. Because yeah, and that's the thing with jokes, like they're not always going to hit, and you just gotta be reflective on that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. I get motivated when... Let's see, I get motivated when somebody tells me that I don't know how to do a certain thing when I do. Very long answer. And again, I'll try my best not to yap too much. I feel like I overextended the previous yap session. Somebody tells me that I don't know how to do a certain thing when I do. Hello, Muafis. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So my thinking process is more of education, because, okay, I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not. And that's the thing of being an educator, is that every single school year, mistakes that you made in the previous year, you tailor your teaching, you change how you do things, adjust, adapt as you see fit for the following school year, and you just build up your toolbox like that. I'm doing very well today. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? Yeah, just straight up chilling. But it's like, this is where me, who is a certified teacher, and I went to university for it too, done a whole year student teaching, like, I'm gonna know more things versus a completely uncertified teacher who's doing an alternate teaching program, who's, let's say if they have a college degree, is nothing in education, that I may not listen to them at all. Like, it's one thing if they're just giving general advice, but if it's like actual like teaching advice, and they try to, like, they say things where it does not make any sense at all when putting it into place for teaching, and here I am giving that input, and then they respond as if you don't know what you're talking about. That irritates me. And this goes with admin too. And this is where it's a general issue, to where, especially after COVID, more districts are hiring uncertified teachers, and instead of admin, your higher ups, focusing on those uncertified teachers, they also still are very harsh towards your certified teachers, especially ones who have been doing it for a few years now. Yes, I am a teacher. I am a pre-K teacher. I've been in education for 6 years now. But yeah, so whenever even the higher ups, I don't know if it's just like, yes, they have a lot of things going on their plate, but whenever they talk to you as if you are a child and as if you don't know how to do your job, especially of given results of like past years, but they just refuse to take that into account, that's where I get motivated. Like, then you know what? Actions speak louder than words. Let me show you my stuffs. And if you're not appreciative of it, I'll just leave. In which that did happen at a charter school I worked at. But yes, thank you, Muafis. Thank you, thank you. So yes, move on. Move on. My favorite sport is... Oh, snap. For now, I would like to say tennis. Some more Star-LaLa. Long ago, because I watched this anime called Prince of Tennis, I got heavily inspired to start playing this sport. And so I played tennis in middle school and a majority of high school. I stopped playing tennis my high school year, but I did have a long off dream of wanting to be a professional tennis player. But then once I entered high school, you know, you face some opponents where you're just like, yeah, no, I don't think I can. So I say tennis is my favorite sport because it's actually the one I'm more knowledgeable in, and I don't mind watching it here and there, because I know people can find the sport boring, but I don't. And I was this close to saying football or soccer, but it's like I still don't know that much about it. Like, I was only gonna say that because of Blue Lock. I sure love my sport animes. Your favorite subject? You know what? My answer would have been math in previous years, but because I taught reading last year in 3rd grade, I would actually like to say reading now. Because reading is very broad, or language arts in general is very broad. Because yeah, language arts consists of like reading, writing, and just a lot more elements to it. Because like, you know, contractions, subject, pronouns, nouns, verbs. Like, there's so many elements to language arts. And now that I've taught it, it's like, you know what? I understand the beauty of it. Now, am I wanting to continue teaching it? Maybe not. Because I'm not the best in language arts myself. But it was a very interesting experience. And honestly, now looking back on it, I am glad that I went through it. But I hated it still because of, it was not the grade level I wanted. But also the sense of like just being able to read various different types of stories, or at least with my curriculum, you're also just teaching social studies on top of that, so history. But it was nice to get a refresher on how history was back then. Now, is it a little bit whitewashed? Yes, because of where I am in America. But history is history. And even if a lot of things were whitewashed and overlooked, that is still telling a part of history. And that was a thing that was nice to relearn, because it's been a hot minute since I've been in elementary school. I will never be too old to... Damn. That was my bold. I will never be too old to... I don't know, enjoy music. I was about to say go to a concert, but no, I don't even go to concerts like that. Even though I am going to see Troy this summer. Oh gosh, is it Troy Doherty? I think that is his last name. He's the one who voiced Hermes from Epic the Musical. So saying dangerous. And wouldn't you like the taste of the power? Wouldn't you like the news for the words? So you're seeing him this summer. Yeah. So yeah, I would say enjoy music. Because I still enjoy it to this day. And I don't think you can never. Oh, but speaking of, enjoying music, I mean, I know people out there do this, but I just find it crazy that people who are able to do so. So, I think I talked about Friend C just a little bit before. But yeah, Friend C, who's very, very chill. Very, very chill. Like, he's just there to be an observer in multiple friend groups. And the fact that, he's been through a little bit of dramas that happened in the past year since he joined, that he still does hang out with us, that is like, okay, so I think we passed the vibe check. But lo and behold, just last night we find out that he does not listen to music while working out. And I just find that crazy. It's like, I have to listen to something when I'm working out, like either to music or watching something, but he says, nah, I don't do any of that. I just go to work out and that's it. And then we were like, and apparently, yeah, he doesn't even listen to music like that in general. So we were just like, oh. So it's just a shock. Now, yes, each to their own, but it's just a shock because I've never met someone who doesn't even listen to music, just general. How old are your students? So being a pre-K teacher, your students can range from the age of 3 to 5. Even though for general pre-K, it's more 4 to 5. And then for 3-year-olds, if they are turning 2 to 3, 2 to 3 years old within the school year before the school year starts, then they would be in a specific class strictly a pre-K 3, which means for 3-year-olds. So yes, whenever that started happening, a student of mine started doing that. So it was always a fun time whenever I'm teaching them how to count. And once I get to 6, 7, he does a smile and goes 6, 7. And I'm like, whatever's. As long as you don't acknowledge it, they kind of stop doing it. Which, yeah, that's what I had to do. But it's I know they're very young. So it's if they say it, oh well. And it's there's no inappropriate meaning behind 6, 7 anyways, compared to the number 6, 9. So it's as long as there's no inappropriate meanings to whatever jokes that they say, especially from TikTok and whatnot, then it's whatever. So with the 6, 7, it's not like they constantly respond with 6, 7. Well, especially with how I am, I did have to address if you want to joke about 6, 7, you can do it whenever we're counting. But if we're trying to do some reading and you're just saying it out of nowhere, then just know that I don't appreciate it. So yeah, having those type of conversations with them. Oh, whoops! I did not record my response in my journal. Enjoy music. There we go. All right, we are now on page 4 out of 5. So see, we're gonna move on after I did my little yap about my whole current friend situation. Well, quote unquote friend. Frenzy. One TV game show I would love to go on is, oh boy. One TV game show I would love to go on is... Are they hard to handle? They're only hard to handle if you don't have classroom management. In which I did a stream on classroom management a long while ago. But that's where being a teacher, and if you're brand new coming into teaching, and again, if you're uncertified, you have no experience whatsoever of learning about teaching to children, that's what they lack. You have to have classroom management. It's not Teaching nowadays is not just straight up, here, read this book, or let me teach you your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Especially if you have a class of, let's say, 20 students, in which it is a lot. Like right now at my district, you can have up to 24 pre-K students in your classroom, which is a lot. So with that in mind, you have to have classroom management, because you can't just obviously let them walk around your classroom doing whatever, let them play with toys all day when they should be learning. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. But yeah, so they're only hard to handle if you don't have the classroom management. Thank you for your kind words, Lena. Thank you. And welcome to the stream. How are you? But yes. Now, not to say even with classroom management that they wouldn't be difficult to handle, especially if the child has not been identified of having special needs or individuals with disabilities. And, there's various factors also depending on home life. But overall, it is manageable as long as you have classroom management. I'm doing well. Thank you. But yes, right now the only game show I know is Family Feud. So I'm just going to say that. Family Feud. And I know there is a game of it. So I don't know. Food for thought. Mayhaps one day for stream, but you're just gonna see how uneducated I am when it comes to like general world stuff. Cause like I would like to say I'm book smart, but when it comes to like just things in general, I'm still lacking of a lot of knowledge on things. So it would be very interesting to do Family Food and get everything wrong or say like the dumbest answers. Family Food. Alright, here we go with the next topic. Ooh, I don't know what happened. Stop, please. You have a 3-year-old cousin. He doesn't listen to anyone. He'll be going to school in March. In which, yeah, I do have a student or a few students who were similar to that as well, especially of parents giving me that warning as a heads up. But this is where, again, if the teacher knows their stuff, has everything in place, and if they have the experience of dealing with those type of students already, that those type of students, I don't mean it to sound is like, because like sorry, I'm trying to formulate what do I want to say. So it's like not to say it's like those type of students as if like I don't know as a bad thing, but for students who struggle with listening at home, like you'll be amazed of how much they can and do change once they go to school. And like I said, if their teacher is that amazing on top of their stuff, has experience, then they can change. So just because, yes, they don't listen now at home, and that's probably most likely due to parents or whatever their circumstances are, that they can start to change once they go to school. Like that because that's the part of teaching is like teaching them like, hey, however you are at home with mommy and daddy, it's going to be different here at school. Like at school, I'm not your mommy and daddy. I am an adult, your teacher. You need to listen and follow directions, especially for your safety. And if you fail to do so, then we don't get to do certain activities. In which, if they're going to pre-K or kindergarten, they get to do a lot of fun activities. But if they don't, learn to adapt to listen, then they are going to be that kid that will just get consequences until they can learn that, hey, I'm only getting this consequence because I'm not listening. So let me try to listen and see how that goes. And then they'll see that their teacher will give them multiple opportunities to, prove themselves, show that they can listen, and they'll start to change at home too. Now, this is where parents also have to do their part at home. Because if they refuse to even, like, let's say, listen to the teacher of saying, because, like, you know, teachers reach out to parents, it's like, noticing about this, if you're able to try to do this, and if parents are just straight up not refusing to, then that does make it difficult. But there's still the hopes that, you know, hopefully, if it's still a struggle that they don't listen at home, then at least it's better whenever they go to school. Because that is the case for a majority of students, where they act one way at school versus how they are at home. Like, that's just the reality, because at home, they're at the comforts of their home. They've been living there for so long prior to going to school. Now, yes, coming to school now, that as long as the teacher reinforces the idea that, hey, you're not at home, you're at school, then that will help create that routine for them. That, yes, I can act one way at home, but I can't act this way at school. So hopefully that helps a little bit more fizz coming from a teacher. Let's see, if I ever become famous, it would probably be for, oops. Now, let's say as the school year progresses, if it looks like it's really not working out, of him also not listening to the teacher or other adults at the school, it could be something more. Not to say and assume that it automatically is, but there could be more to it. And that's where, at that point, especially of being that young, then the teacher may suggest for them to go to the pediatrics or to a children's doctor. And then from there, they'll try to assist you of, like, figuring out or suggest of what to do. Or even, like, counseling as well. Like, trying to do whatever you can to understand what's going on that early of an age. That way, you know, it's not that big of a problem as they continue school down the road. Let's see, if I ever become famous, it would probably be for... I don't know, because I'm not famous. My music? Hopefully. It could be for anything, especially nowadays. Anything could go viral. But hopefully, if I were to ever hit it big as Star-LaLa, that it's hopefully through my music. Oops. Alright, and then from there we'll just go on to the next topic. Let's see, my mom always encouraged me to well, she kind of backed off now, which is actually interesting. So buy a house. So this was prior to, before I actually started thinking of buying a house just last October. But for many, many years now, since I started living at my current apartment, where my mom would, like, bring up here and there whenever we would talk, is like, hey, you should buy a house, because right now what you're paying for rent could be going towards a house, and, you know, build up your equity and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I mean, it would be nice, but I just don't have the monies right now. So here I am, now feeling comfortable enough with how much I have saved, and actually thinking of wanting to... Oh, whoops, my model. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. Sorry. Okay, well, thank you, model, for that. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So here I am finally thinking of purchasing a house around the summertime this year, because my apartment lease is not up until August. That I bring that up to my mom around, I think around November. Like, I told her about it, like, after a month since I started thinking about it, and she's like, you know, it's okay. And you know, houses, the housing market keeps on like increasing house prices each year. Now the rates have gone down, which is good. But yeah, she is like trying to like backpedal, like, you know, it's okay. You can save up your money more. But I'm just like, no, I want to buy a house. It would be nice. I have to wake up early tomorrow. It's already a little bit late, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay, Blue Fizz. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your night. But yeah, so it's like, here I am now finally getting around of thinking of wanting to buy a house, and you want to backpedal? Nah! I want to make it happen. Yes, I did as well, Muafizz. Thank you. I hope we can have more conversations in future streams. So let's see, my favorite charity is... So this is where I'm sad to say that I'm not that knowledgeable of it, so I'm just gonna mention the one that... Oops, I forgot that is what happens. It's not like anything crazy showed, but still. But yes, let me do the one for Iron Mouse, because I did donate to it too. Whenever the whole V Shoujo thing happened, which, wow, crazy to think that did happen last year. I need to get the name of the foundation. And I don't want to say the abbreviations, because the abbreviations can mean something else, which would not be good. Okay, yes, the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So let me copy and paste the whole spelling of it. So yeah. Just because it is for a very good cause. Not to say other charities are not for a good cause. This one is just the one that I did donate to, so that's why I am writing it down. And this is where it's like of Iron Mouse being such a huge inspiration, because then it really opened up the pathway for other VTubers who may be going through similar health issues as Iron Mouse, where like VTubing really offers that opportunity for others to just, like, you know, stream, enjoy themselves, be able to build up a family, pretty much, like people to talk to, because it can get pretty lonely, especially if you are holed up in your room due to like health issues you have. So like with VTubing in the internet, you get that chance to be social, when if the internet never existed, then you wouldn't have been able to, and it would have been a very lonely life. So very nice of VTubing. So forget those normies who have no idea about VTubing. How about you educate yourself? Because it's not just of the fact that, okay, yes, we don't want to show our real faces if we're not comfortable with it, and not wanting to share like our IRL info and whatnot. But it's like there's just more to VTubing now than ever. Like, it's not just the blanket statement of, oh, it's just because you don't want to show your face. No, there's more to it. Let's see, I try to be understanding when it comes to... when it comes to... And I just realized I have not been checking my phone for like the past 2 hours. So after I respond to this, let me do that real quick. So let's see, I try to be understanding when it comes to... when it comes to Drama that I'm involved in? Question mark? Or, oh, sorry. You know what? I'm gonna change this. When it comes to circumstances that my friends go through. Prime example is what happened yesterday. So I like this answer better than the drama. Circumstances that my friends go through. Because, for example, with yesterday, with my friend, like, again, making plans, literally, like, the night before to, like, do XYZ, and then literally telling me, like, an hour before we're supposed to do XYZ that, hey, can we reschedule it to tomorrow? And then knowing her, it was not going to happen after rescheduling, so it's going to get rescheduled again anyways. So it's like, yeah, no. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little bit upset because this is not the first time of you doing this. Like, it would be different if it hardly ever happens, but it happens a little bit to where it's like it's been a pattern. So I told her straight, I was like, I'm a little bit upset. But then that whenever she did explain of the why, which is like, yeah, some things that she did last minute, and then something happened at work where she had to open the store because there was confusion. That's why she was tired. So that's where it's like, you know what, meeting in the middle. If you really want to reschedule, then we can. But I'm not gonna lie of the fact that I'm upset, and I'm obligated to feel that because we did plan for it, and I'm a person who likes to plan ahead. Now, but then also understanding that if things happen last minute, like for example with my streams, if I have to cancel last minute due to my circumstances, then yeah, I get it. But also in turn, we're all obligated to how we feel, in which if I feel upset about it, then yeah, I'm gonna feel a little bit upset. And that's where, like, she freaked out. I was like, oh, please, I don't want you to get angry. It's like, I wasn't angry. Because with you, I have more patience as my friend, especially of knowing you have a whole ass family to take care of. I don't have a family. Or, you know, my own family of kids, where she does. So it's like completely different. So that's where it's like, again, circumstances. Now, did I try? Well, I would like to say I was also trying to be understanding of Friend Z, that whole debacle. Because of the fact that here I was staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning whenever the whole crush thing was about to reach its end to the saga. And it was pretty much essentially where, y'all, I don't want to I don't want to hear what y'all have to say. I just want to talk. And whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, I'm still going to do it either ways. And here we are just telling her, just move on. Have you ever thought that maybe he doesn't like you like that? And that's where it's like, after the end results, and it took the best friend of the guy for her to get it through her head when pretty much everyone and their mama has been saying the same thing as the best friend. That's where it's like not so understanding anymore. Like, you really just want to listen when you want to listen. You just want to talk because you want to talk. That's not how friendships are. And I know they're socially inept, but that doesn't mean we're obligated then to interact with you. Very passionate about it. Just because it is, you know, I'm not going to lie, it's irritating. And that's where the end conclusion to this whole thing is that maybe we're just the wrong friend group for her. Because I would like to say that I don't think we're all that socially inept, you know, compared to her. And again, upon like reading other people's experiences about it, like through Reddit, in which I know Reddit may not be the best source of information, but I would like to say like the threads that I stumbled upon, where it really is just that. Either you do put up with it out of being like kind and try to be patient with a socially inept person, or you do just stop trying to be friends with them, and they just need to truly find other friends who are similar to them. Because it may be that she's not ready to socialize with people who are also not socially inept. But here we go on page 5. We are on the last page that I will do for today. So here we go. The most unique thing. Oh, whoops. I did say I was going to check my phone. Hold on. And let's also hydrate too. Man, it's been a hot minute since I hydrated, I think. Yum, 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 yum. Alrighty, here we go. The most unique thing about me is my age. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, there's a lot of other 30-year-olds out there. Unique. What makes me unique? Any ideas? No, I'm kidding. Get your anime girl. Unique. I don't know. I was about to say a teacher making music, but there's so many. I don't know if that makes me unique. Why? I think I'm thinking too hard. Most unique thing, because this is just more in terms of me and not needing to compare myself with other people. So I would like to say in terms of just me in general and compared to like how many there are of my occupation in my friend group, and also of like of VTubers too in general, is being an actual teacher. Oh, oops. That doesn't look right. What did I do? What did I do? I like how after I just checked my phone and actually did not get any notifications, I just got one. Hopefully it's just a spam text. Or if it is someone. Oh, it is someone. SMH, SMH. So it was a co-worker for my part-time job saying that they're going to be showing up late, but this is not their first time. It's like they've been showing up late quite a bit, and we just signed off on papers with the company that, you know, if it's a frequent thing that happens, if you're not showing up on time for your shift, or your availability doesn't suit the needs of the company, that you voluntarily resign. And with this coworker, she's definitely on the younger side of ages. Like, she is the youngest out of the team, and it kind of really shows, and not in a good way. and so yeah, there's more to it than that, but kind of ish don't care because I'm not that close to her. But I do care the fact that, you know, if she continues to do this, then yeah, it's not gonna be a good ending for her. Especially because she applied for a position where she was expected to get more hours, but then she had to step away for like over a month due to getting surgery. But because of how she already was executing her job position prior to the surgery, it really showed to my store managers like, I really don't think she can handle this job position. So my bestie stepped up, and that's whenever she was already thinking of resigning from the school anyways, that I was like, you know what, I can fill in that job position if you want me to. Like, I'm about to resign from the school, so I'll have more time to dedicate it to our company if you want. She was like, you know what, yeah, let's do that, because she's gonna be out due to her surgery anyways. And so yeah, upon her return, let's just say she was not the happiest, knowing that her hours got significantly reduced and that her role was passed on to my bestie. But I would like to say it was for the best. Like, her inexperience was really showing, and I would like to describe her as young and dumb. So here we go. I often express my love by... Hello, Max. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Yes, hello, hello. Let's see. I often express my love by buying things for them. Oh, for my peeps. If you so, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. But yeah, buying things for my peeps. Whether that be food or gifts. Even if I barely know the person. If I know we're about to do a hangout, like either with a very small group, and I like them enough, then I'll buy them like a small gift. That's how I show my love. Oh, just peoples. It's like a very short slang of saying peoples. It's something that would be said back in my day. But yeah, I am a gift giver. I love to buy gifts. Especially if something... Yeah, let me look it up just so I'm not misinforming. What does... I was like, yeah, people like that, like PPL is a short way of saying it. What does peeps mean in slang? Yeah, so peeps is an informal, affectionate slang term for people, commonly referring to one's friends, family, crew, or colleagues. Yeah. So yeah, it got popularized in the 20th century. Hello, Max. How are you? And see, this is weird. Like, I also had to fact check earlier about ostriches. What kind of content do you do? So I like to do this type of content where I use 2 different types of journals. So this journal is 1000 things you don't know about me. I'm also going to do another journal stream tomorrow, which is for my 5-year journal, where it's a 1 question a day. But then also here and there, I'll play games. Well, let me list off games I have played and thinking of still playing. So I like to play Marvel Rivals, Deadlock, Hearthstone Battlegrounds, in which, yeah, thinking of fulfilling that goal of hitting 6,000 rating. And also music. I like to do karaoke streams here and there because I produce my own original music. I have 9 out currently. So yes, a lot of variety. Whatever suits your needs. Worcestershire? Isn't that the sauce? Worcestershire sauce? Because I'm pretty sure that is what that means. Here, let me copy and paste that word because I'm not typing that out. Well, if I can. I may have to type it out. Darn. Worcestershire. Yeah, it's just a sauce. It is a condiment that can be used for like burgers, stews, and Bloody Marys. Oh yes, and yes, originated from the UK. I'm not sure if the consistency is more like salsa. Cause let me see. Oh, it's like for marinades. So you can use it to marinate like steak or hamburgers. Use it as a steak sauce or meatloaf or chili. But then if you wanted to add it to like soups and stews, then it would be like more for pot roast and gravy. So yes, I hope that helps. So yes, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. A good question, because for me myself, I've never like used Worcestershire sauce, so it's good to read up on the actual uses of it. One of the best days of my life was what is the meaning of anemone? I think that's like underwater in what clownfish use. If you've ever watched Finding Nemo. But let's see. Let me think about one of the best days of my life. The best day of my life. Best day. I'm trying to think. Best day of my life. I'm thinking. I guess I'll say this was receiving my engagement ring. Because I've always wanted an engagement ring. I was about to say wedding ring, but I wouldn't consider it wedding ring. It's an engagement ring. Did you know in Finding Nemo the mother ate the eggs? That's why there was only one child. Oh? But wait, I thought it was that other like evil sea creature that ate the eggs. And like the mom got ate along with them. Or is something else happening to the mom? So yes, was receiving my engagement ring. In Google, the sea creature rarely eats eggs. So you're really telling me it was the mom? Oh my goodness. What a twist. And this is where, like, with Disney movies, it's actually pretty funny of, like, you know, the stories being kind of, like, on a positive note, but then there are, like, twisted facts that they can't, you know, put in a children's movie, but the reality of the facts are, like, so, you know, like, same with, like, Pocahontas, like, that's actually a very twisted story. Thank you, Max. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the La-La lovers. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Or if at any time you are wanting to leave, then that is okay as well. But hopefully you stayed. I'm not trying to like say like, oh, so I can just unsub, right? It's like, no. You can stay. But yes, thank you. But yes, we are... But sadly, we are almost done. We have 2 more topics left, and then I will have to head out for the day. Your voice makes me sleepy, so thank you. Thank you. In which, yeah, I have stumbled upon, like, fall asleep series on YouTube. In which, where it's like, yeah, you know what? I want to give it a try of, like, being that type of streamer or person. Or, like, have YouTube videos focused on, like, fall asleep stuff. In which, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to re-record the one that I wanted to put out for tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it in time. Because I was gonna put out another fall asleep video tomorrow where it'll be the change your words, change your world for the month of February, because it's just reading daily quotes. But I messed up in my recording. I did not do the method that I was supposed to do. So whether that happens and gets put out tomorrow or not, we'll see. I have no idea what that word is. Let me finish typing out the topic first, erase the answer, and then I can look it up real quick. The most exciting thing to happen to me recent, oh gosh, there goes my model, was the most exciting. Okay, I'm making sure I spelled it right because for some reason it doesn't look right, but it is. Okay. Now let's look this up real quick. This word. An artist, painter, or photographer who specializes in shiatsu, the technique of using strong dramatic contrast between light and dark to create volume, depth, and mood. These artists often focus on modeling three-dimensional figures using shadow rather than relying solely on color. And let me look up some images. Oh yeah, it's pretty rare. There's not even that many images of it. Onomatopoeia. I should know this because it is something that is taught in language arts, but I forgot. Let this be the last one that I do answer for now so I can focus on answering the topic. So an onomatopoeia is the formation of a word from a sound associated with what is named. So like for literary effect, the language in her picture books is notable for its playfulness and an onomatopoeia. Okay, that one I'm not doing. Like I said, let me go ahead and focus on what I actually need to do. Especially if it's that long of a word, then yeah, that will have to be denied. That request will have to be denied. Let's see. The most exciting thing to happen to me recently was... most exciting. What happened? Oh! I like to say... buying... 2 Pokemon slabs. I would like to say that was pretty exciting. Again, I'm not going to type that one out, Max. I mean, the fact that you're able to, I'm sure you're able to Google it yourself. But no, because I want to focus on wrapping up stream because I can't stream for much longer. So, I hope you can understand that. Buying 2 Pokemon slabs. So yeah, I'll share it again. And I really do need to get around of taking a picture of it and posting it on my community tab so y'all can see. So yes, I have the 2024 Pokemon. I think it's Scarlet and Violet, Japanese version of the card. Terrapagos EX, the special art rare. It is in mint condition of 9, graded. It is so pretty. Like, it looks pretty and it really reminds me of our idea of a mascot, which would be like a turtle. And this is just giving me an idea. Your favorite Pokemon is Star-LaLa. Ooh, that's cool. And then my next slab, which I'm very happy about, is the 2022 Pokemon. It's Sylveon Brilliant Stars in gem mint condition, graded 10. And this was only $140, which is not bad. The other one I think was $70, so Terrapagos EX, and then yeah, Sylveon. So 70, 140, around $200. But like, I would like to say not too bad at all. Because you know, there's the cards that are like $1,000 plus. So it's like, yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. Snorlax and Mewtwo. Ooh, yes. And I've seen like some really cool Mewtwo designs. Oh my gosh, there's this like really funny looking Eevee one that I would have loved to buy. But it was like, you know, that one was $100. But it's not like a slab or anything. So I was like, from there I was like, I was a little bit hesitant of buying. It's like, $100 like ungraded and like not in a slab or anything. It's like, maybe that if I do go to that card shop, because it's like about 45 minutes away from where I live, if I ever do happen to go there again and the card is still there, then I'll do it. Unless there's like more slabs that I would want, then it's like, never mind. Ooh, Manga Gengar. Yes. For me, I'm a huge lover of all the evolutions and Eevee herself or itself. If you have a Pokemon for 3 or 4 years, it can be worth 3K. And that's where it's like, maybe I'll let these slaps click a little bit. No, I'm kidding. I really don't think they'll be worth that much, especially like, you know, the 2022 one that I have. It was only selling for 140. It's like, yeah, I don't think it may cook any more than that. And also, I would want to keep it anyways, because I do feel very happy of always looking at it every day. But yes, I'm a huge lover of all the evolutions, and I would actually like to say, like, my favorite evolution would be Sylveon. I'm a huge lover of pink and fairy stuff, so it's perfect with Sylveon. But yes, here we go. I'm sad to say we are in the last topic of today, or for today. When I was a child, my favorite thing to do was when I was a child, my favorite thing to do was Dialogue and Bakia. I think they were from Diamond and Pearl, right? I could be completely wrong. I'm just trying my best to do it based off of memory. Dialga! There we go, there we go. Let's see, when I was a child, my favorite thing to do was roleplay. Cause since I watched anime even way back in elementary school, I had a tendency to kind of like daydream or roleplay in my head when the teacher is like teaching. So I was definitely not the best student. But it's like, you know, imagine like being a kid, you have a lot of imagination, creativity in the mind. And also at recess too, with the few friends that I did play with, that yeah, I was just like even role playing as like, let's say, Sonic characters, because Sonic was popular back then too. And I think I would like try to be Amy. Can you say Don Lorenzo? I hope I said that okay. But yes, and with that, we have reached the end of part 5 for my 1000 Things You Don't Know About Me series. Yeah. I must say, live chat was very active today. Even though we had some interesting people joining. Say Itoshi from Blue Lock. Isagi Yoichi. But yes, let me go ahead and hop off now, just cause. Me? Authentic Max? But yes, thank you again, Max, for the sub. Sorry, it's like, I would say you're authentic part, but, I think Max is better. I'm not sure what's going on. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. That way I can get ready to pick up my fiance in a bit. Because again, disclaimer, I do have a fiance. So yes, I used to call you my LaLa lovers, but I love you platonically. So yes, wishing you a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time, hopefully tomorrow, for my 5-year journal stream, which will also happen at 1:30 p.m. CST. Broken Melody or Max? I'll try my best to remember Broken Melody, but yeah, most likely I'll remember just Max since it's in your username. But I'll try my best, okay, Broken Melody. I'll just have to like say it a lot. But yes, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.